Lord, I know y'all ain't sleeping. Y'all sleeping? Lord, I cannot. I just told y'all the other night. I might be popping on up here like this here. And y'all, I'm up eating. Child, y'all better come on up in here. Y'all be had to catch this on the replay. You catch it on the replay. Hi, Miss Maria, girl. Miss Maria. I ain't even sleep yet. Lord, Miss Faith, y'all is up. What y'all doing? Girl, I'm up in here trying to eat me some food. Child. Lord, look at my picture. Y'all better go to bed. What y'all doing? Child, I'm up here eating. Mm-hmm. Show is ain't got no sleep in my eyeballs, child. What y'all been doing? Yes, that part, child. Well, I come back up here because Tuna Cat, y'all, has done put Missy Grandma. Well, hello there. Welcome. Girl, come on up in here and hit that good like, share, and subscribe button. It says Messy Grandma, girl. Don't start none, won't be none. I'm just trying to tell you. Cause the people will get you, honey. Miss Maria says, I'm so tired. I can't even go to sleep. Well, girl, here we are. Here we are, honey, child. I know I should have came up here for something. Miss Faith. Oh, Miss Faith, what is you doing up? You at work, girl. Miss Patricia says, I finally saw some clips. Let's talk, sis. Girl, you better get on up in here. Miss Maria says, Messy Grandma. She says, hello and welcome. Child, Messy Grandma. Child, let me tell y'all what I just seen. Hold on. Mhm. Mm. In the words of the wildebeest, that is good to the me. ah! Child, did y'all see the thumbnail? Martell Holt has shaken the building, y'all. Why come the wildebeest has landed tonight cheering? The wildebeest came out. Child, guess what she said? Well, you know, just a few weeks ago, it was Ariane. It ain't Ari. She said she ain't calling her that no more, child. She said her name is Coleslaw. I said, well, wait a daggone minute, and what's really going on? Child, I kept on listening, being spectacious, child. That's what I was doing. Child, she even told the queen of the reality that she need to make an appearance on that show. Child, they is shaking and worried to death that Coleslaw about to come up there and cut a whole food and turn Marceau and Maurice upside down. I said, ooh, Miss Faith says, no, I'm going to bed. Gotta get up at 3. Okay, honey, love you. Miss Maria says, I ain't seen nothing yet. The church 150th anniversary wrapped up today. Child, so glad. I knew y'all had an amazing time there. Mr. Grandma says hello and thank you. I'm always in the bushes. Well, we appreciate you being in the bushes and so glad that you decided to come up out of them bushes, honey, and join this here live chat, child. I get carried away just a little taste sometimes. Just don't need pay me no mind, child. Chime in when you want to. Miss Maria says, who the fuck is to tell anybody to do anything? Child, I don't know. But y'all know what? Her daughter is scared. Where is Miss Carla? Miss Carla, Lord, where is Miss Carla? Child, me, Miss Carla about to be over here on, if the Lord's will on Tuesday night, child, cause we trying to see what this child gonna do to recap on Tuesday night, child. I bet she ain't gonna be trying to say word one about what was said, child. Gonna sit up there and probably try to pretend she ain't seen that show. That's what she gonna say. I ain't had time to be looking at no show. Lord, I've been girl, you been running. Girl, guess what else the wildebeest had to say, y'all? Oh, wait. She told the queen if she make an appearance on that show. See, now, let me tell y'all what to do. You know, let's talk, cheering. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. See, as long as the queen was on that their show, Tuna Cat thought she was safe. That's right. Tuna to the cat thought she would be safe. Well, Tuna Cat also said one monkey don't stop no show. Well, again, Tuna Cat, no sound. Can y'all hear me? Messy Grandma, you might want to roll out and come back in, love bug. But cheering, Tuna Cat is needing Mel back on that show because if Mel is on the show, Coleslaw can't come. Child, the wildebeest told the queen, if you come back up here on this show, she talking about I ain't gonna mess with you no more. She talking about I'm gonna have your back. What? Girl, she don't need you to have her back. We got that. Miss Maria, can y'all hear me? Child, wait. If Tuna ain't watched the show, why she only trying to recap? Let me see this crap in the way at this time of the night. Need to be somewhere asleep. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Miss Maria. Watch the show. She on live trying to recap. Idiot. Now, see, that's what she gonna pretend that she haven't watched that show last night because shots were fired. Even the wildebeest said Maurice went about handling Martell Holt the wrong way, honey. Y'all heard what I said? Child, Martell Holt drug Maurice ass off for the fifth. The wildebeest said, "Let him tell her that. Sue me." She told me she gonna sue him. Told me she know he ain't got nothing. Mark Lemonade ain't got nothing neither, honey. Is he a real lawyer? Is he a lawyer for real? Child, I said, ooh, wait. Child, I am here for the clips, honey. I'm just gonna tell the good people, I am here for the clips, and the clips I will be talking about the clips. Martell, you better do that, boy. Martell got the cheering shaking in the boots, honey. Oh, hey, Miss Gabby. She says, hey, G Squad Mars and chat. What are you doing up, G? Girl, I was up here trying to eat. They gave me some new medication. Child, that medication got me eating, girl. I might get some hips one day. I don't know when I'm going to get them, child, but I ain't number 145. But, I'm going to keep on eating, child. Maybe one day. I don't know. But anyway, moving forward. Miss Patricia says Mel ain't thinking about them. She wants Mel on the show for a hotel to get off those snots. Girl, he riding that ass. He's riding that ass for Phil. Oh, wait, Miss Patricia. The wildebeest don't know what to do with Martell either. Girl, she's mad as hell. She is she hotter than fish grease, y'all. Child, she said, taking her little swig, though. She was taking her little shot, child. She called it the Beyonce. I said, well, wait a minute. Where'd you get some Beyonce from, child? I said, I cannot with the wildebeest, child. But, she was talking to child, talking about, when somebody's mad at somebody and that somebody hasn't did something to you, you shouldn't get mad at that somebody because you ain't got nothing to do with it. That is a true statement that she made, honey. Child, but I heard on this other line, was it Show Style, I think? Yeah, I think it was her. She was talking about it too. And she said Tuna Cat knows when to get her mother to hit the streets, child. She says, I wonder what does she do? Do she whine? Do she pout? Does she throw a tantrum? Is she crying? What's she doing? Girl, don't you cry now. Y'all have her? Put your big girl drawers on and stand up in it. You might tell her, y'all better get her. Ooh, child, Martell Holt ain't gonna be the only one that get a honey, cause see, Martho know that D Nasty got some info, and that's how come he trying to get Tuna Cat the heads up to tell Tuna Cat that D Nasty is everybody's friend. Watch what you say around her. Child, it might be too late for that now, Martho. Ain't no telling what Tuna done told that girl, honey. Child, she about to drop it like it's hot too, child. I'm gonna be on the streets for it, child. Sure is. Miss Maria says that Patricia, they didn't think it through. With Mel gone, Nart can focus his crazy on the rest of them snakes. Get him, Martell. Ooh, child. Child, y'all know the wildebeest has been out here on these YouTube streets this week quite often, child. But this time, child, she was out here to serve for the daughter, child. I said, well, okay then. Okay then. I'm in the bushes for her, honey. Sure is, child. Oh, Martell drug that ass. Miss Maria says, what Aunt gonna do when Mel don't show up? Child, go back to the old self. All I know, honey. She wants the queen to come out here and help rescue her daughter, child. And I said, baby, not yesterday, not today. The devil is a lie. Because the queen ain't about to come out here and do nothing. And get, child, put seatbelt on, y'all. Put your seatbelt on. She also said that Tuna Cat and the Queen is on good terms, y'all. That what the wildebeest said. I said, girl, if you don't get off this here thing line, if you don't get up off of here line, and some of them there heifers up over there, child, was talking about the queen ain't gonna come back on the show because she's scared. Y'all know how people always be trying to play that reverse damn psychology on somebody whenever they want something to happen. Girl, the queen don't play that kind of talk no mind, honey. I'm just here to tell the good people, baby, she don't even acknowledge that. So y'all can let that go too. She ain't about to be fooling with y'all. She had to stand in her what's the word? What is the word that um Tisha said she's being transparent. I got it. Tuna Cat said she's being transparent. That's what she said. But she ain't being transparent to you. Miss Patricia says she's lying. Mel ain't in with Tuna Cat. Show ain't, girl. Show ain't. She trying to pull out all the stops, y'all. She's trying her best to pull out all of them their stops. I said, Lord, child, I can't with this here thing right here, child. Maria said, child, Uncle and Tuna need to keep the same energy they had when they was lying on Mel Van and attacking the I like Martell Holt, a bastard. Y'all know like Martell Holt, but Martell Holt did his thing. Martell Holt, child, the people is playing that clip everywhere and laughing at Lemonhead, child. All he could do was rub his bald head. Martell Holt said, I ain't about to be playing with you no more, boy. Child, that was good to me. Martell, wait a minute. Child, I'm going to go back over there to Wildebeest in a minute. But honey, check this out, y'all, for the people that didn't know. Did y'all know Coleslaw YouTube channel? That girl got over 9,000 subscribers. I said, well, wait a dang on a minute. Child, I think that clip again, child, when her Montel Hope did that interview with that girl, child, that said down there at the credit one, child, they didn't have no beds in that, child, but they made it work, honey. That's what she said, child. I heard it again. She said they made it work, child. I said, well, then make it work, honey, child. That heifer got over 9,000 subscribers, and she ain't on this YouTube street trying to make her no money. Honey, she don't need none, child. She up there wanting to be in the shadow of the queen, trying to be on this damn show that she said she didn't want to be on. Girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit down. Miss Maria says that, gee, you know you can buy. Child, ain't nobody about to be buying no service as much as StreamYard and YouTubers has got you going with you. Martell might have bought them, boy. I don't know, child. Miss Maria says, somebody tell them Scots and Aunt it ain't no fun when the rabbit got that damn gun. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bang, 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 bang. Shots fired, child. I said, well, Coleslaw, honey, if you don't get over here on the YouTube, child, you over there on the TikTok, child. I don't know if you're making no money up there, no. But, you know, that little taste, they help you out, child. You better get your ass back over here on the YouTube street, child, and talk about some, girl, put the business on out here. Child, you get mess around, have 100,000 subscribers, you get up here and get running your mouth out them there Scots and put the business out here. Child, I said, I cannot. Well, we got Maurice, them trying to put out there that Martell Holt is cray, child. And I ain't about to debunk that, child. He's on the spectrum, honey. He sure is, child. I ain't gonna argue with him. But guess what, honey? He ain't on that spectrum by himself. All of y'all is. Oh, Maurice, you try to play in that boy face talking about you don't even remember. I said, what? The clapback was all four of us was hanging out together. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know if Tuna Cat watched it, honey, but y'all can cut your wrist and believe it, honey. Cause her mother sure has seen the child, and she couldn't wait till Monday night, child. She said, "Oh no, 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 no! I got to hit the hit thing on you to the streets right now." Well, Tuna Cat, baby, I sure hope that girl get you. She gonna get you, cause she already done warned you, and you started running off at the mouth. Now you might didn't say something directly to her, But you came to her little, my man, my man, my man, my man. And coleslaw's a little tasted hot with you. So she about to get that ass. She told Martha to tell you to shut up before she hurt your feelings. But you don't want to listen. You hard-headed. You always running your mouth and talking with your hands and hands all up in the people's face and all that kind of stuff. She about to shut you down, baby. And I'm going to be here for it. It sure is. Miss Maria says, but Kimberly said he a good man, Savannah. Child, you know she was out there talking about when he good, but when he ain't, he's fucking. That what she said. I ain't said y'all. That's what the side hen said. The side hen Scott said that child. That what she said. But y'all, Martell got these here folks shaking. But y'all, what y'all think about that boy, kid friend, when he pop out and say he know coleslaw? Oh Lord! I said, oh my goodness. Child, Martell face said, you better shut up. Well, they might be a little taste of the truth to it, because Martha said she was a shareable side chick. That what Martha said. I ain't say that either. I'm just a messenger, child. I'm just delivering a little taste of mail. Miss Patricia says that, gee, I believe Coleslaw is coming to the show. You're right. That's why she wants Mel back on the show, to get that attention off the snots. Coleslaw is going to have Tuna Cat crying and running. Well, let's talk about that, Miss Patricia, because on last week, when me and Miss Carla was over yonder, big expectations, honey. Tuna Cat let the people know, y'all gonna see me running away lots of times. That's what she said, honey. That is what she said. I don't know who's gonna be up in there, child, but Tuna Cat already done put out there on the streets that the people gonna see her running away, child. Baby, we don't need you to run now. We want you to stand in it like you thought you were standing in it when you talking about something. Good luck with you and that, with his side chick and the BMW. Y'all help her. That's how come you in a Ford. I ain't nothing wrong with no Ford, child, but this here girl right here said, told the people, child, at that reunion that she was a millionaire. I ain't never seen no millionaire drive no daggone little Ford. Charlie didn't have no chrome wheels on it or nothing. Charlie looked like it came from the swap shop or Goodwill or somewhere, child. I don't know. It was a old Ford. And where's Martha's Mercedes at? Child, he might have it down there with Alonda in Atlanta. And I don't know. Miss Church girl, what is you doing up in this joint tonight? Hey y'all, hey y'all. I'm a whole fool. Miss Maria says that Jersey girl, Miss Jersey girl said, hey G, Maria and chat. Maria says that Jersey girl, hey my friend. She says, Maria, hey sis. Miss Patricia says, I believe it's getting too messy, and that's why Nell wants to leave. Who said Nell want to leave, Miss Patricia? What? They don't need to leave now. We don't need these folks to go nowhere, honey. Get your asses back up in here. Don't get the money now. Yes. Ooh. See them people, they didn't think that thing through. What they say, ice her out. Ice her out. She'll leave. Okay. Ice her out and she gonna leave. And then Martell Holt said, I got y'all asses. Cause see, I'm waking up and I see what the y'all been doing. I see what y'all been doing. Well, the good people said, you know, it can be that Tuna Cat can knock on Marceau's shoulder while he's in the mix, a bumping and a grinding. And she still ain't gonna go nowhere. Child, I said, well, wait a daggone minute, honey. This is too much for me. Um, Child, ain't no nail want to leave. Ooh, Miss Patricia. Miss Maria says that Patricia, oh well, she helped make that damn mess. Miss Patricia says she was on another CC's channel. Now don't ruin that, boo. Boo, don't ruin that. No, y'all gonna stand right here and handle this. Let's see if y'all can take it like the queen took it, child. We were some praying folk, child, with her. Child, the queen is not about to get on that mess no more, honey, because she is still going through her healing journey and process. And so is her children, honey. She ain't about to go back over there. Tuna Cat got to handle this by herself. Girl, put your big drawers on. Mm-hmm. Miss Patricia says hotel is letting the snots know they are not taking his fucking spot. I know y'all be saying, well, that ain't what she said. That ain't what she just typed. Girl, I be adding, subtracting, multiplying sometime, and I divide and all of that up in here, child. Don't even pay me no mind, child. Just ride with us, son. Miss George Girl says, I was checking out show enough. Girl, did you see? You seen it? Child, I told her if she had to come out here tonight, child. She said, this can't wait till tomorrow. Y'all know she normally comes out on Mondays or Tuesday or something like that, child. But after that debacle last night, she said, wait a damn minute. She said, And then somebody in the chat asked her, do she believe that Martha cheated? Girl, how come she said no? I said, Lord, let me go ahead and that's why I'm up eating, child. That's why I come on up eating. I said, she ain't that crazy. Then she wanted to know why was Martell standing over there looking. Mm-hmm. What you saying? Why was Martell looking at them bumping and grinding? I said, baby, I don't know why he was looking, honey. I don't know that part. They said they did a whole lot of stuff together. That's what he said. Miss Maria says, ain't none of them built for the spotlight. Miss Maria says, a George girl, I cannot. She causes me to itch I, and what? Child, this mess is in my way. Ooh, child, itch and lose a brain cell. Not the brain. Good, don't lose the brain cells. Don't make her lose the brain cells. Well, honey, when she got up there on that live this good afternoon, she was not drunk, nor was she drinking. She was none of that. But now she started with the Beyonce child, and she was getting lit, child. And she said what her little piece was. She said what she had to say to the people, child. She ain't beefing with nobody and all of that. And this other CC child, she said she ain't about to be messing with that CC and all that kind of stuff. I said, well, I ain't here for all of that right there. I just want to know. I see Tuna Cat got your ass out here on the street. She says, Mama, get out there. You got to do something. You got to save me, Mama. What do I do? Everybody gonna be talking about. Yes, baby. Everybody gonna be talking about him. Mm. It sure is. Well, for one thing, Tuna Cat gonna get Maurice because when Martell asked him the question, didn't he fly that girl out? Everybody getting flued out. Instead of him saying no, he said, I don't know. Oh, I said, wait a minute, did he mean for that to slip out like that? Child, Miss Patricia says Martha already sees the writing on the wall, and that's why he's telling Tuna Cat to distance herself. Remember, D Nasty used to hang out at Black. She done witnessed some shit too. I already done told y'all. They said D Nasty finna crumble Martha. They said D Nasty got some receipts of him being in Atlanta doing what he's not supposed to be doing. Ooh, child. It could have been one of them that situations where they was at the same spot at the same time, but only Martha didn't know that D Nasty was up in there. Yes, y'all know D Nasty used to be down there in Atlanta. That's a stopping ground. Charlotte's about to be the heat is on. Mm, mm, mm. Child, now, baby, I know you probably ain't looking at the show, honey. And then again, you may be, child. I don't even know, honey. You might catch it with them that ching chong people. That's what it sounds like when the show go off and they be speaking that language. I don't know what they be saying. I said, well, what did y'all say? And they don't never answer me. I said, well, maybe they don't understand English and I don't understand them. So it is what it is, honey. But they be at that time. I guess they saying the damn show is ended. I don't really know, but I just ride with it, child. I just click on off, child. But yeah, that she might go over there looking at them with that there with them ching chong people. Girl got her popcorn, sitting there looking all pretty as she can. Uh-huh. Got her hair pinned all up, child, little legs crossed, shining with that the SAB and all of that. And she sitting there said, yes, God. I understand the assignment, God. Yes, I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to do nothing. Yes, look at them. Let's see what they gonna do now. They thought it was funny, didn't they, God? Yeah, they thought it was real funny. Miss Maria says, I don't feel no ways tired about them food. None of us do. It's just good to me, though. Miss Patricia says, CK done gave D Nasty a D Nasty said, them or me. She said it's gonna be me this time around. Martell, you want me to do what? I got you. I got you. I'm gonna get that ass too. No, cause y'all know how Martell Holt a lie. Martell Holt probably done told D Nasty that Tuna Cat done said something about her, honey, and got her all in her feelings, child. So she said, what? Okay. And she said, I'm about to get her. Miss Maria says, Mel busy counting her TikTok bags. Yes, girl. Ready to go to the bank tomorrow. Miss Maria says, I done already started my list for September's TikTok. Oh, child. Hopefully I can get up in there on the next one. I was in there yesterday, but the things was going and going and going, child. But child, I had to come up here and tell the good people that Tuna Cat is probably somewhere crying. Y'all remember when she said when she first got on the show, she was so depressed and all of that. She was in the bed. Well, that ain't why you was in the bed, baby. You were just like Nell Fletcher. Nell Fletcher, I know. It ain't Nell Fletcher, it's Nell Fletcher. But that's what Tuna Cat them call her Nell Fletcher. And so you were just like Nell Fletcher because Martha being out there, child. Martha being out there. Y'all know they said the Sky Boys been out there way before Martell even came in the spotlight with them clowns. Mm, 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 mm. Miss Maria says Tuna probably did say some shit about Destiny too. Child ain't about to put a past on honey. But you know, I don't know if Martell would know that kind of information or not, honey. But he'll make us some ish to get some ish started. Martell said, I gotta say what I gotta say because they done really pissed me the blank off. I done lost everything. And just whatever one thing side here did say last night, child, it was the truth. She said that Martell Holt always said he was he did what he did in the streets. But at the same time, he was picking up the children and taking them to school, helping with the homework and all of that kind of stuff. Well, we seen that the queen would be working. And Martell said he couldn't understand how come them there Scott boys hanging out like they were doing and doing what they were doing. They get the plates fixed and the clothes. See, them some slave women's right there. That things right there, they slaves. They ain't doing nothing else. So the my women have been there cooking and cleaning and babysitting and everything else. Child, the my one do something. Miss Maria says even if not lying, he probably ain't too far from the truth. Child, D nasty about to tear Tuna Cat's world apart, honey. D nasty child is coming for her whole neck. Miss Patricia says that's good for the snots, especially Tuna Cat. They, along with Hotel, calls everybody to go against Mel. Snots 1.0 spread. What spearheaded it. I bet Tuna Cat spilled her gut to D Nasty on that trip to Detroit. Think she didn't when she did? Think she didn't when she did? How you think she knew about the limo ride with Mel and Martell's anniversary? Child. Mm, 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 mm. And she's sitting up there looking stupid when Marceau said that last night. She trying to figure out, hell, oh, hell. I done told her too much stuff. If y'all don't get up out of them bushes and hit that damn like button, y'all up over here being spectacious. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. You can become a member as well for $2.99. Y'all up over here this time of the night, which is 12:04 my time, and y'all being spectacious. Just tap the button for me, please. Can y'all do that? I greatly appreciate y'all. Miss Candy says, G, you up past the chickens. Girl, I'm up, and we were stuck up in here, child. Sure was, child, 'cause we had to talk about the wildebeest, Miss Candy. Tuna Cat done sent her mother out here, child. Martell Holt drug Lemonhead for Phil, and right about now, Miss Candy, Tuna Cat is scared to death. Miss Candy, wildebeest told Mel if she make an appearance on the show, she won't bother her no more, and she got her back when her mother ain't got her back. I said, well, look at here. Martell Holt got Tuna Cat shaking in her boot. Girl, don't you shake now. Martell about to get that ass. Child, this is good to me, Miss Candy. Tuna Cat scared and she somewhere crying. She had to send her mother out here. She said, no, Mama, don't wait till Monday night. You need to get up there tonight and try to debunk this. Yes, that's what she said. And one is pissed off. Miss Candy, she said she ain't gonna call her Arion. She said, I ain't calling her that. Her name Coleslaw. I said, anybody want a little taste of coleslaw? I cannot with them people right there, child. Miss McKendy says, "Hi, Maria. Did come out? Yeah, girl, she came out." Miss Patricia says, talking about they must have given Nell that life coach certificate. Nell clapback needs to be, yeah, but they gave you your degree. Child, child, they trying to shut this ish down because they trying to figure out, wait a dang on minute, how did this get on this dang on TV show? And we said we weren't going to be talking about the Scots infidelities. Now that's in the words of Marceau. Infidelities. That what Coleslaw said. Coleslaw said that Martho told her he ain't gonna be talking about his infidelities on no TV show. That's what she said, child. I heard, child. Sure did. Miss Maria says Tuna and Destitute was in that car for at least 10 hours. Tuna probably told everything she know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And that's why she sent her mama out here tonight. That girl is worried to death and she is scared to death, child. Somebody has to break her. Somebody really has to break Tuna Cat. Somebody got to get her to shut her mouth. Always in other people's marriages, asking people questions and all that kind of stuff. So when it comes to Martha, she don't want nobody to ask her nothing. Y'all see how she gaslit that? Well, y'all didn't see it. Y'all probably seen it on somebody's channel or something. But honey, she said that and gaslit Neil. She drove that damn Ford around the corner, child, spin that joke around, came back and parked. And went back in there telling Neil, talking about somebody always tell me about my marriage. Girl, I cannot. Mm-mm. 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 I said, well, Neil talking about she gathered a little soft spot for her. Mm-mm. Neil, get yourself together. Tuna Cat was involved coming for. Well, you don't care about Mel. You don't like Mel, though. I don't feel no waste time about that. Let them get her. Miss Maria says Martha ain't gonna have to talk about it. Everybody else will be talking. mm, 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 mm. Well, Maurice said he's about to set up that boys trip. That's when that dude gonna be talking about kid friend gonna be talking about Ariana. Well, Coleslaw been over there to his house. But Martha said he didn't want to talk to Montel because Montel tell lies. I said, huh? I said, no, he just didn't say that. Montel, you don't lie. Child, I cannot. Miss George girl said, G didn't Tuna Cat pull up in the beginning in that little SUV Ford car? Yeah, girl, that it was a Ford. Um, yeah, that's what it was. Child, I'm trying to figure out where that Mercedes is at, honey, because millionaire. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Y'all let me know how many millionaires y'all know are riding around in a Ford. Just riding around in a plain old Ford. Ain't got no chrome rims. Ain't got none of that. No roof, no sun, no the roof, the roof is on fire. You know, if the roof was on fire, she couldn't stick her head out because didn't have no sunroof. I'm just saying. Miss Patricia says, when asked about the interview, CK said, you have to watch the show. I knew then CK was going to make that a storyline. That's why Tuna Cat and Martha did the live saying they weren't going to discuss it. And CK said the devil is a lie. Yes, y'all is. Get their ass, Martin. Martell is your time. Miss Patricia says production made Tuna Cat go back. Whoop! Is that what it was? And she's sitting up there about to cry. Everybody always coming for my marriage. Mm-hmm. That's what you get. You thought that mess was funny. I told y'all that girl, she's not strong. She's not gonna be able to handle this stuff. She, and up there on what was the IG the other day talking about? Ain't nobody gonna tell my story, my right and all. Girl, go sit down. Mm-hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Production made her go back. Wow, that is interesting. Hmm. Nah. She told me I have been very transparent. If they don't show it, then oh well. Baby, what you been transparent about? You want to tell us about why y'all going to council? You want to talk about that this Tuesday night? If I were you, I'd talk about that instead of talking about this here girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Y'all know Marceau just be playing in that girl face. He knows she got a color complex, with her color. But Marceau be getting these here um light skinned girls, brown skinned girls. That looked like that was Shane's real hair. I know Alana wore wigs and stuff. But he always get these girls that make her look like a child, poor thing. Miss Candy says Tuna Cat and Kimmy love sticking their heads in the sand. Child. And then she told Martha she don't know about these group of women on this show now as friends. That's what Tuna Cat said, y'all. She talking like they about to be cutting up for real. Miss Jersey Girl says fact check. There are no 2025 Ford Focus models available as Ford announced in 2022 that the Focus would no longer be built. That shit is old. Yes, it was. It looked like her mama food truck, except it was a silver little truck. Miss Maria says, if be careful what you wish for was a group of people, it would be the remaining cast of lawsuits and mugshots Hunchville. Child, like and Miss Patricia says CK knew the storyline would bring ratings. People saying CK loves the snot. No, CK loves CK. He's going to make that money. Don't be surprised if Shan doesn't make an appearance. Oh, Miss Patricia. Oh, girl. Miss Patricia, I thought about that too. I said, well, now I keep hearing the people saying that coleslaw gonna pop out up there. Well, then bring Shane on up there then. Let's just make it a whole damn mess. Let's just tear all the pieces. Before the ship sink, let's just get everybody up there. Let loose. Let that girl sit in their face and tell them, you was in the back, Maurice and Martha. I was working on your John. Ooh, yeah. Bring it all out. That's what I say. Just bring it all out to the forefront. Miss Patricia says, I can tell that was an older Ford. Yes, girl. Another CC put that car up, child, and she spun it around and everything. I said, well, okay then. A millionaire riding around in that old Ford. Child, I said, make it make sense, somebody. Child, They trying to get them children up here to cover this stuff up, baby, but this ain't gonna work, honey. It ain't about to work, child. Cause Martell Holt said that the gloves is off. He said, come if you want to. And now see, when that boy, Ken friend, said that he know coleslaw, cause coleslaw been in his house. I would put it past that Martha got this dude to say that to piss Martell Holt off. But see, why y'all keep wanting to piss him off? He just gonna keep on talking. Child, they don't know what to do with Martell right now. Miss Patricia said the snots don't want to film with coleslaw, but side hen is going to show up. Shane is going to show up with hotel. Shane, I can't see. Let me move this mess out of my way. Kimmy said she was gonna film a coleslaw, honey. Where you been? Kimmy, don't you remember Kimmy said she'll film with her? Coleslaw, but Shane is going to show up with hotel. Oh, shut it down. Just shut it down right there. Let's just shut it down. Come on through Shane with hotel. We ready. Because if I see a clip, y'all, that say Shan is gonna be on this show with Hotel. Well, Coleslaw always said way back in the beginning, child, that her friends was gonna be on that show with her. So might be Shan. Child, they might bring out some other people too, child. I don't know. Child, Wanda don't know what to do right here. She don't know how to fix this for Cat. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Child, Wanda, when somebody told Wanda put down there for the queen to come back out and just make an appearance, girl, somebody dropped down in her chat and she tried to pretend like she didn't see this SHIT right here, child. Somebody put in the chat she's a billionaire. She ain't got time for that shit. I said, ooh, the Willoughbys didn't read that comment, honey. She pretended she didn't see that. I said, I know you seen that. I know you seen the word billionaire. Child, she act like she ain't see that. I said, ooh, y'all. Miss Maria says, I wonder if Shan was the chick that approached Mel about being on the show. The one Tuna was complaining about. Mel sent her to CK. CK then said through couldn't come to an agreement about money. What? Girl, I don't remember that. Yes, Miss Candy, Aunt came out tonight because Tuna Cat sent her out behind this that show from last night. Um, She's crying. They don't know how to stop Martell, and they wants to stop Martell. So she said if the queen will make an appearance, if they bring coleslaw, that's what she calling them now, coleslaw. She said that she would have the queen's back even when her mother don't have her back. Cause see, some people on this YouTube, the street, it's still a little taste of slow child. They thinks that her mom lived like 4 hours away from her. They don't even know that she's retired. Her mother lives with her and her kids. I said, well, okay. Miss Patricia said, I said the same thing, G. Excuse me, I'm choked up here. Martha has something. Wait a minute. Let's see. Ooh, child. Where'd it go? Oh, something to do with it. Did you see that look on Martha's face? Yes. Martha's a trifling ass. But see, Martha already done told Maurice. Martell want to fight. Now let's just talk about that relaunch that D Nasty had. Maurice snuck Martell. Now, Martell got them street hands and all of that. Y'all see that nobody could stand him down or hold him back but Courtney. He was just going through like, I said, ooh, wait. You get a ninja mad, y'all, they get the strength they never thought they had. They ain't ready for Martell Holt. Y'all know Martha ain't gonna do nothing but run his mouth and try to play them word games with you. But that's about it. Martha can't fight. Maurice can't eat either. Miss Jersey says that Patricia, now that would make good TV. I'm trying to tell y'all. Maria said then Scott 1.0 popped out with Alonda on that live. Yes! Y'all better go ahead on and connect the dots. Y'all better connect them dots and put them pieces to that puzzle. Ooh, child, I cannot, child. All I know, They done pissed off the wrong one. Martell said he's madder than a mofo right now. He said, I'm just saying, I didn't want to do it. He said, I didn't want to do that live. He said, but he throwed out some shots. He let them know when that live was gonna come. So Martha Holt said he thought maybe Martha would have called him. But Martha didn't call him. So Martell said, okay, shots fired. Miss Maria says, G, remember Tuna claimed somebody was trying to pay a woman to come on the show to destroy her marriage. Then Mary responded with the info and CK confirmed. But I thought they was talking about Alonda at the time. Girl, was it Shane? I know that I thought she was saying it was Alonda, and Alonda said it wasn't enough money or something, and she told her to negotiate with CK them. I don't know. I don't care which one it was, child. They should have come out there and shake it to her. Yes, I cannot. Miss Patricia says, think about it. Ken doesn't like hotel. He probably told Martha, and Martha gaslighted them to throw it in hotel's face. Remember, Martha said she was shareable. Ooh. Mm, mm, mm. Well, now, I don't quite understand how Ken friend just came out of left field. Ain't nobody asked you for no info. They weren't even talking about cold slaw. And he just popped out of nowhere saying, I gotta come clean about something. Ain't nobody told you to come clean, you been dirty. He talking about he knows cold slaw. Child, it sounds like a plot to me, a plot and a plan, child. That what sound like to me, child. I think that Martha is trying to shake Martell, and they're gonna mess around Martell Hotel that whole damn roof down. I don't know where they at, child. But I said they don't know that fool right there gonna tear that whole place up to pieces. Chris, can you hold him down? Chris can't hold nobody down because Chris ain't like a little kid himself. Sit down somewhere, Chris. Chris Fletcher ain't even fine no more, y'all. Chris Fletcher ain't fine. Chris Fletcher used to be fine when he was over there on the TikTok dancing and carrying on. But to me, Chris Fletcher ain't fine no more, child. He looking just like Martell Holt, dusty and dirty. Mm-hmm. Um, Miss Maria says, I thought it was Alonda, but now I wonder. Alonda was on the show at the beginning. She was Mel's hairstylist, then Tuna's. Show was. Mm-hmm. Y'all better go ahead and put the pieces to the pub. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let's see here. Miss Patricia says it was Alonda. On the reunion, Mel told CK he, she, and Alonda were on a three-way. CK tried to lie about it. Show did. Show did. Mm-hmm. Miss Candy says, will he try and get back with her? Who, Miss Candy? Maria says, a Jersey girl, I couldn't care less if she did. Oh, why come y'all? Listen to me, good people. I see y'all up in here. Hit that like button for me. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button, please. Hit the like button, please, and thank y'all. Y'all up in here this time of the night this time of the morning being spectacious. Why come Tuna Cat gonna tell Martha that marriage and children is off the table? Girl, you ain't calling no shots. You ain't calling no shots. How about we say what you said? You said when your mother was going after the queen, I can't tell my mama what to say. I can't tell her what to do. Okay, let's leave it at that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it at that. How about that? Now that part. Miss Maria says that Patricia, I guess he forgot he had already confirmed it on his live. Ooh, child. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen the clip, but child Monte Ho was really eating Maurice ass up. He asked Maurice, was he on some gummies or some other stuff? I said, what the hell? Martell Holt is putting it all out there. Yes. And Maurice couldn't do nothing but sit there and say no like a little kid, but you gonna run back over there to Kimmy and Martha and act like you ate. Martell destroyed your ass. Child, Maurice, you into all kinds of stuff. He hit a dog, he hit a tree, he hit a pole, and then he caught a concussion. Child, that's when Martell asked him, what was you on? Some gummies? Some other stuff? Mm, 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 mm. Miss Maria said, I've been saying it's some snow involved. Ooh, ah, they done let Martell Holt see too much. He's putting it all out there on the TV. Is this man, this young boy, a lawyer or what, child? Because Martell Holt is destroying the character. Mm, 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 mm. See, he didn't go tell Martha and side hen that. He didn't tell that. Child, they sure better look at that show because they said they don't know what's going to play until it play. Child, that girl ain't going to come on Tuesday night. Miss Carla, you know you should have been up. Miss Carla going to tell me tomorrow, girl, you came back live. I ain't had time to fool with you because you know I had to get up early in the morning, go to work. And Miss Carla going to hit me up and say, replay gang. And I'm going to say, okay, girl. Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says, y'all know FD don't party without the booger sugar. Ooh, wait. And he was at that party that night whenever Lemonhead hit the pole, hit an animal, and hit a tree. Child, when he told Martha, when he told Martell that he hit an animal, Martell said, did the animal live? Martell said, what kind of animal was it? Martell laughed in his face. Martell, you did good last night. I ain't even about to play with you. Miss Helen, girl, she says, why are you young ladies up? Girl, we up here chit-chatting because I couldn't sleep and I was up here eating, child. Miss Helen, they got me some new medication. This got the girl up eating, child. I told the girls down here I might get a little taste of hips. I don't know when I'm going to get them, child. I'm 57, ain't got them yet, child, but I'm still waiting. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, oh well, I'm going to keep on eating. How about that? Uh, Miss Maria says at Healing, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Up here being fast and staying up late? Girl, yes, Miss Healing. Miss Healing, Tuna Cat sent her mother out here on the streets because Martell Holt ate Lemonhead ass up last night. And she's crying and afraid that Coleslaw about to come on this dang on show. Miss Healing, the wildebeest even said that the queen of reality needs to come on back and pay an appearance on the show. See, Miss Healing, that's the only way that Coleslaw can't get up there on that dang on show. And then you talking about the people saying, say my name, say my name. They won't even be able to say her name if the queen got back up there on that show. Ooh, wait. The wildebeest is calling for the queen to come and save her daughter, Miss Healing. The wildebeest said, Miss Healing, that a tuna cat and the queen is on good terms. I said, I doubt that. That ain't about to happen. Mm-mm. Sure ain't. Miss Maria says that Healing, child, the church anniversary done snatched me out of the frame, child. Child, I know that was a good one, though. I know it was good, child. I know it was, child. Mm-hmm. Child, I ain't got no more for y'all. It is 1 o'clock now. Well, 12:30. I done been up here for an hour already. Child. Miss Helen says, why is she still got Mel's likeness in her mouth? She needs a Miss Helen. She needs Mel to come and put a stop to this ish that's about to go down. Miss Helen, you ain't seen them clips out there with Martell Holt cut a whole rug in Maurice's ass last night. Left him rubbing that bald head. Child, this is so good to me. And Tuna Cat crying somewhere. Miss Healing, Tuna Cat go live on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Now you need to slide on over there and see if she gonna talk about this here show. I doubt very seriously if she talk and do her recap of the show, honey. She's not about to do that there. Mm-mm. Miss Hiller says, nope, I block all that mess. Ooh, child. Well, honey, I be talking about the mess. How about that? Because, child, they did old girl wrong, and I'm still upset and in my feelings behind that. Miss Maria says, ain't no amount of money can entice Mel to go back. She said she dropped them 6 figures and got her piece. She said, no, 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 I'm not about to do that. Mm-mm. Not in this lifetime. Ooh, child. Miss Maria says a healing because she needing clicks and views. Miss Healing, she was over there with her Beyonce adult beverage. Spectation says hello to everybody. Words for today. And animal, a tree, and a pole. And you left out the concussion. Martell told that fool, say you sound like my 9-year-old. Martell said you can tell when somebody lying. Martell, you lie all the time. You lie every day, Martell. Martell, you do lie every day, but you did good last night. You did good, child. Miss Maria says, and now making 6 figures on TikTok and probably a little taste more. Miss Patricia says that Candy, that's why Lemonhead don't want to upset Hotel. He's going to tell about the snots rug use, in my opinion. Ooh, y'all know Martell don't drink. Martell only drink whenever he was in his field. But Martell he didn't drink and smoke and none of that stuff and all that stuff them the other boys was doing. He didn't do that, but he hung out with them. Mel said that. Mel said she even had a hard time just sometimes getting him to have a glass of wine with her. Miss Candy said the red lipstick came from kissing the deer at the accident site. We know who that deer was. What Miss Maria said. I'm just saying, allegedly. Miss Helen says, I'm over here to support you, whatever the topic is. And I love you, beautiful. I love you. We just having some fun with these clowns, Miss Helen. Because it ain't no fun when they say the rabbits got the gun. And Martell Holt had the gun. Even Wanda couldn't deny that Martell Holt had the gun. She said that Maurice didn't handle that right. And I said, pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow, pow. Shots fired, Martell. Child. Maurice trying to get Martell to shut up. Martell, you gonna about to tell it all. Martell, you about to tell everything. But I think that this right here, y'all, they might as well leave Martell alone because they know what kind of clowns they married to. They ain't about to go nowhere. They've been making a fool out of them all this time. That tuna cat on Tuesday night asked her husband for a little taste of a little sugar. You know, the smack on the lip. That's what, most husbands and wives do when one or the other get ready to walk out the door. I don't care, baby, if they going down there to the grocery store. They be like, baby, I'm going to the grocery store. A little smack. Because that could be the last smack. Child, he told her you were trying to show off because you was on live. He kept right on going out that door, child. I said, well, okay then. I said, well, okay then. What's wrong with the girl lips? She don't want to kiss your wife. Anything she shouldn't want you to kiss her. Your summer, you know what? I said, ooh, ooh, ooh. Miss Spectation says, hey, Maria, hello, I'm great. How are you, lady? Well, Miss Spectation done came out here and said, word for today. Baby, we got to add that concussion. We can't leave the concussion out. You had the animal, the tree, the pole, but we got to add the concussion in as well. Because he did say he had a concussion. That dude was lying his ass off. he was lying so bad. Mm-mm. Miss Patricia says Martha wasn't going to kiss Tuna Cat. He was protecting his woman's feelings. Ooh. 'Cause he never know when she's looking at that show. I think he's in love with Alonda, y'all. Y'all say what y'all want to. I ain't never seen nobody pack up and move like Alonda did when the coleslaw first came out. Alonda said, no, 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 no. She says, oh, I got a business. But I ain't heard nobody say nothing about she had no business open down there in Atlanta. So I'm just wondering, did you just get the money? Marcel told you to hold on to the money, honey, because I'm going to be over here with you in just a little while. You know I got to fake it to get rid of her ass. Girl, that's got to be a rough life to be living, huh? I wouldn't want to be in no mess like that. I said, baby, I don't want to be selfish. So you know what? It's not working with us. I'm gonna go ahead and free myself. I ain't never known Alana to be married. Maybe she was before she made her appearances on the show, but while she was on the show, I've never heard nobody say she was married. Um, Miss Spectation says, okay, my bad. Charlie Brown had a concussion. Know what he said? Miss Patricia says he had a concussion but didn't go to the hospital. Okay, he's lying. He didn't go to the hospital, Miss Patricia. Never said a word about no hospital. None of that. And if all of that really happened on that night, dude, what was the problem in you saying you hit an animal, you hit a pole, and you hit a tree? I wonder what kind of tree was that. Was that a tree that they had just planted? They hadn't took no roots yet. Child had to be a little small tree. He had a concussion, but okay, he's lying. Okay, Miss Maria says he claimed he wasn't drunk. Well, Martell, I just told you, Martell asked him, was he on something else? His ass went to jail, straight to the jail. Now, if he had caught a concussion, don't y'all think the popo would have had him checked out before they took him to jail? I mean, I thought they would. Child, he looked like he was lying. He had done turned another shade color brighter. Cause that dude was lying so bad, child, it was not even funny. It was not even funny. Thank you, Miss Maria. But yes, y'all, I had to get up here and tell y'all that the tuna cat has brought her mother out here. Y'all please hit that like button. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Miss Maria, how many likes did I get up in here being expectations at this time of the night? Lord, my thoughts gonna get me tomorrow. She be like, gee, y'all came back live. Yeah, girl, I was up this child because the wildebeest came out. Miss Patricia says, yes, the papa would have called the ambulance. Ain't heard word one about that there child. Miss Jersey Girl says, gee, everything survived except the car. Child, and also, y'all, they, y'all, what is really going on with these millionaires? They said that that was a very old car that he was driving, like an older Honda or something that, he was driving that night. I said, where all these fancy cars at? These millionaires? What happened to the cars, y'all? Y'all, what happened to these cars that they had rented? They ain't friends with that dude no more. That played on Ready to Love or something. That was letting them rent them cars. Child, the only person probably riding around in a Mercedes is Alonda down there in Atlanta. So, Tuna Cat, stop asking and stop talking about Marceau said that he had to take a selfie with Chris to prove the nail that he was with Marceau. Stop saying that. They said they ate the damn fish. Chris Fletcher took Nell a plate back. Nell was down there getting the girls done. Okay. Alonda lives in Atlanta. Go get a clue. Where'd you think your husband was, baby? Where do you think he was? Girl, he probably Chris probably thought he was driving off, but he done turn his ass back around and go back over there to the fish place and get a line plate and take it to her. Everybody love a little taste of some good hot fish. I'm about to say, Miss Candy says, the broke G, they pretend they perpetrating. Maria says you gotta have money to lease. Ooh, Miss Patricia says he posted a black car today that looked like a Challenger. Who did that, Martho? Martho. Spectation says, but he went back to the party the next day. Remember, free my ninja Reese. Come on through, Miss Expectations. Girl, you better come on through here, show was. Now, if you done hit a pole, wait. If you hit an animal, a pole, and a tree, and you went to jail, and and a concussion, you ended up in jail, wouldn't you be wanting to rest the next day? Child, that's a lot to endure in one day. I'll be like, I'm not going out there in them streets, child. The streets ain't liking me right now, honey. Lord, talking about Kimmy was in the bed within 30 minutes. He was over there with Sadarik and all of that. Boy, if you don't stop your line. See, they always covering for each other. They be covering. Miss Patricia says Chris said he met Martha for an hour for lunch. He said he didn't know what Martha did after that. Now that's what he said. But see, Tuna Cat tried to flip it back on Nell, that Nell was the insecure ass. But we know that Nell wasn't the insecure ass. It was Tuna Cat. But now Tuna Cat out here trying to flip it back on Nell. Baby, you should have left that damn Atlanta situation alone. Now I can tell you where it was at. And if you let me get up there in your live on Tuesday night, I'm gonna tell you where it was at. After him and Fletcher ate that fish, girl, he went to Alonda house. You know she live in Atlanta. Miss Patricia says Lemonhead posted that car. Ooh, child. Miss Candy says they all cheated together with the same women. Come on through, Miss Candy. Come on through here. Just come on up and through here, child. We know that. We do. But you know what, y'all? Side hen and Tuna Cat, they trying to hold on. And Side hen don't want to be a loser in this eyesight of Kyle. Because please keep in mind that Maurice said somebody else was using his toothbrush. See, now we all believed in him way back then because we thought he had the most sense. He's the most dangerous one of them dudes, y'all. He just sneaky about his. Martha Lemonhead, I think he's the one that get them boys out there with them NDAs allegedly and all that other stuff. He's a hot mess. His cover, his slip is showing, been showing. Ooh, Miss Patricia says Tuna Cat tried to shade Nell in her confession. I wish someone to come on that show and get her. Child, me too, Miss Patricia. God knows I do. I do. Miss Patricia, I think they saying it's gonna be Destiny. Get in her ass. Yes. Yes. And don't back down. But see, y'all, I don't think D Nasty is worried about Tuna Cat's mother, child. She'll take down the old lady, child. I think them 57, 59, 60. Tuna Cat mama 60, 61 or something like that, child. Age ain't nothing but a number because it don't even matter, child. But I think D Nasty ain't about to be caring about none of them there folk, child, when she get to running off at the mouth. Because Martho let Tuna Cat know that D Nasty loyalty lies with Martell Holt. Yes. And Tuna Cat told Martho that D Nasty said if it wasn't for Martell, she wouldn't know none of them. I said, ooh, child, if they ain't got the shots fired, bang, 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 bang. Child, Martell Holt said, I got the girls with me. The girls don't mind jumping out in the streets and getting rowdy and nasty with it. My girls gonna come out through. They're gonna come through for me. Y'all just watch. They ain't gonna feel no waste time. Cause see, I think D Nasty undercover really don't like Tuna Cat. She don't like her. And wait a daggone minute. I think Martho and Lemonhead done had a little touch of D Nasty, allegedly. Y'all know just a little touch. The hymns of the garden. Child, I cannot. That's how come they got her labeled as the 304 on the show. Say she done been through with everybody. Ooh, nobody was left off the table. Miss Patricia said D Nasty is crazy. She's not male when it comes to respecting her elders. Everybody can get it. Ooh, Spectator says, and indeed. Child, not just when it comes to the elderly, when it comes to Martell Holt, everybody can get it. She don't care. Her loyalty is Martell. And she's pretending like she be telling Martell this and be telling Martell that. No, she don't. She's getting ready to ride with him. She probably told Martell Holt, we can say her name, but we don't need on that damn show because I got this. Let her sit over there. If they you showing her pictures and they hey Miss Sonya girl. She told me, I said, hello everyone, y'all up late, girl. We show these girl, we about to crash this party. They're about to come up off of here, honey child. I've been here about an hour and almost a half, Miss Sonya girl. But yes, girl, because the girl is getting a little taste sleepy now. But yes, they don't need coleslaw up there. They got D nasty. They said that, when they call her name, she get a little taste of a check, maybe 75, 50 to $75 or something, child. I don't know. Something better than nothing, child. But we don't need her to appear. But I'm telling y'all, if they want to bring this, if they want to destroy this show, go ahead and bring her up there. Go ahead and put her up there and Shan. I want to see Shan check Martell. Check Marceau Scott in his face in front of his wife. And I want to see what she gonna do. Cause see, her mother always saying she's so bad and all of this. Last time I heard she was down in Atlanta busting somebody windows out your car with a diagram baseball bat. I bust your windows out your car. I said, not to bust the windows out the car, Tuna Cat. Girl, you ain't got to be out there in no streets rumbling for no man. Because if that man that respected you like that, he wouldn't be out there anyway, honey. Baby, you gonna mess around and go to jail and leave the cheering. Child and the cheering. Lord have mercy. I'm glad Miss Stacey D was asleep or somewhere. She probably went to bed early. Miss Patricia says if she fucked Hotel and Tuna Cat expose it, D Nasty won't care. She's going to light Tuna Cat up. She doesn't like tuna. No way. And don't. Miss Maria says Slaw ain't synced a dime. If anything, not getting the check. And he's telling her, girl, go on over there and sit down. I just gave you $8. Don't you know I got to save this money to try to put your ass through the nursing school? We got a long way to go. Miss Maria says, ain't that why Tuna went to jail in ATL? I bust your windows at your cool. Miss Spectator says, that's why her mama stay on his ass. Well, now, Miss Spectator, his mama trying to, she trying to ride that Martell is delusional and he has mental illness train tonight. She trying to debunk. Y'all know we seen her riding down the road trying to chase him behind Martho to see if he was out there doing some infidelities. Y'all seen her that day she was recording? Miss Candy says, does Unc want Mel back on the show? Girl, yeah, she was calling for her to come on back on the show, Miss Candy. Come on now. As long as Mel is affiliated and on that show, Coleslaw can't be on that show. Coleslaw name cannot be used in none of that. Well, see, they thought they had the gun, the pow. But see, now the queen is gone. Anything goes. And Tuna Cat is afraid, and she's crying, and she's worried to death. Cause if Coleslaw come out there on their show, Tuna Cat knows she's finna say, pow, 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 pow. And Coleslaw gonna tell Tuna Cat, didn't I tell your husband to tell you to keep my fucking name out your mouth, bitch? I'm gonna make you cry. Didn't he tell you what I say? You didn't pay attention, did you? Okay, let me teach your ass a lesson. I missed the first part. Child, yes, Miss Candy. Child, that what going on. Miss Lane says food truck can drag coleslaw without Melody being on that show. No, Miss Sonya, you missing the big picture. If Mel is on the show, coleslaw can't be on the show. Tuna Cat will feel safe. Mel is not on the show, so anything goes. There's a possibility that Tuna Coleslaw gonna be on this show, and Tuna Cat is scared about what she knows because they know she knows a lot. Martell Holt, pillow talking and all, child. Y'all know Martell don't care what them boys tell Coleslaw that he did. He could care less. She already know. Excuse me. Miss Patricia says after the after last night's episode and the buzz it's getting, CK is going to put that battery in hotel and D-nasty back. You better come on through, Miss Patricia. Come on through. Now, see, the people be saying, and I did used to say that too, y'all, that he liked the Scots and he covering for them. Well, see, Tuna Cat and Martha came out and they was talking about when after Martell and that girl did that interview with Shane, they said they're not gonna be talking about that on the show. Well, what do we see on the show, child? See how CK done flip that? CK ain't down for nobody, child. He don't care. He about to tear that girl marriage mash all the pieces. See, the people that she was pointing the finger at that's gonna tear her marriage up, it ain't the people, baby. It's CK gonna about to girl, he about to do you worse than he did the queen. And we know we seen him tell the queen, I'll be there to wipe your tears, baby. I'ma hold your hand. I'ma be right there with you, girl. He about to do all that for you, teacher. Oh, he ain't like your ass anyway from season 1. He told you you better step up your game or your ass is off the show. That's what he told you, hon. That's what he told you. He did too much better than when he had a little conversation with your child. But I guess he said whatever. Marcel, sometimes good TV. Miss Candy says Hotel feels he has lost everything anyway, so he will spill his guts. Martell told him last night, told Maurice, and Maurice forgot to tell Martha and Kimmy this. Martell Holt said gloves is off. He said they kept coming for him. Martell said, I ain't say nothing. He said, I ain't bother them people. He said, your brother and your sister-in-law kept coming for me. He said, okay, it's my time now. And he about to let them have it, child. Miss Candy says they don't have storylines. Social media still writing their scripts. Yep, social media is still writing their scripts. But y'all know what? That girl, she should have fixed herself up. Martell, you sorry bastard. Why you didn't get that girl some money to go get her hair fixed up and get all pretty and hire somebody to do the girl makeup before she got up there on that dynamic show? See, they judging and Kimmy's bad for this. Kimmy saying, looking at her now, I don't know what the young lady's been through, but she looked like she had a little taste of some rough life. And Kimmy talking about that over this? Girl, you ain't even all of that. You better go on back over there to that doctor that did your girls, cause the people say one of them is up, the other one is hanging down. Baby, go see, can't you get that fixed? How about you do that? Can you do that? Miss Maria says anybody with hope with nothing to lose is dangerous. You better know it. Miss Patricia says CK got them where he want them. The snots are in debt and they can't afford to quit that damn show. Mm. Checkmate. Sounds like to me, CK been playing a little taste of chess up under the table. Why they thought he was playing checkers. They thought he was gonna cover them and keep on covering them. I think Martell Holt might have had a little talk with CK, said, wait a damn minute. You let them bust my stuff out, it's payback. Yes. And you gonna help me get it done too. Martell came out and said, I ain't trying to break up nobody's marriage and nothing like that right there. But it is what it is. They won't stop talking about me. And that's what she get. She got on our CK show. Hey, Miss Denise Beautiful. She said this is going to quit them. This is going to quiet. I don't know what she's trying to say. Quiet them. Um, yeah, CK don't like nobody, child. He don't like the people. He did not. Miss Maria says, hey, Miss Denise, my sis, what you doing up, girl? Child, the people said I just get up. Child, y'all know how we wake up and we grab our phone to see what's going on and we see something. We're like, wait a damn minute. What's she doing up? What y'all doing? Miss Denise says the show is going to quit them. Oh, yeah. Martell finna destroy them, Miss Denise. He about to tear them all to the pieces, honey, with his girls. Miss Denise says CK don't like no one. And don't. He don't like nobody, child. He do not, child. And it is what it is. That's what they get. That is what they get. But I'm here for it, child. I'm gonna be riding the YouTube streets to CD clips on. I show is, child. Poor Tuna Cat had to send her mom out here on a Sunday night to try to be nice to the queen. Baby, that ain't gonna work. She ain't coming. Mm-mm. She's not gonna do that. See, she's sitting back. I told y'all she's sitting back, and she gonna let that girl see can she handle that? Cause see, they thought it was funny. Throughout this whole all these years, I've never seen not one of them females go to her and say, "Hey, let's go out for lunch. Hey, let me give you a hug. I'm so sorry that you're going through what you're going through." I ain't never seen neither one of them chicks do that. But see, somebody like Tuna Cat gonna be nobody didn't even tell me, give me no hug and rub on my back, and then my throat was teeth and no girl go sit down somewhere. Miss Expectation said, did forget the outed him. She outed him. Yes. Um Miss Denise says, and Maria waiting for the meds to kick in. Miss Maria says, too little, too late, Yes. Maria says, that Denise, I see. Yeah, that girl, they ain't gonna be that. Neither one of those females are strong like Mel. They don't have the supporters that Mel had, the mom Mel has, the relationship with God that Mel has. I mean, I can't speak on all of that, but I'm just saying they don't act like they do anyway. But they're gonna need some people, honey. They're gonna need some praying grandmothers. Tuna Cat gonna need somebody, child. All that stuff that her mama wasn't even really doing all that cussing when she was out on her YouTube street tonight. Yeah, she was just more or less, trying to call the queen out and saying, if I'm mad at Miss Maria, but me and Miss Denise is talking. Miss Denise don't need to stop talking to Maria because me and Miss Maria is not talking at the time. She was saying stuff like that. But yeah, because she was saying, Miss Maria says, where them fans at, Tuna? Where them fans at, Tuna? God, that's too late for me to be acting like a fool up here tonight. Miss Patricia says, I remember CK was interviewing Sheree. This was before she met Hotel. She said something about he's close with his cast. And he said, child, I don't know. I don't know them folk. Oop, pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Miss Patricia, shots fired. Miss Patricia, shots fired. Miss Patricia, I ain't about to be messing with you. I ain't fooling with you. Show one. Nuh-uh. Ooh, child. He don't like none of them people. Who that put down in the chat that Nell trying to lead the show? Y'all didn't ever give me no reply before I get up off of here. Well, who said Nell Fletcher is trying to get up off the show? Child, Nell Fletcher better go ahead on and hurry up and run, child. She gonna be next. Next in line. He should said it. Maybe she's saying he sure said it. Miss Maria says he done called them bumpkins or hillbillies. Ooh, he sure said, ooh. Mm, child, I don't know, child. He don't like these people. He don't like none of those people. He said it's a little taste of a check. And when you want to live a certain type of a lifestyle, you got to do what you got to do. But he also better know that Martell Holt got some ish on him too. And he just waiting to drop it down. Inappropriate behavior with the castmates, allegedly. That's what I heard Martell say. I heard Martell say that too. Joe did. Mm-hmm. Miss Candy says, what is Chris going to do now? It will be a while before he can get his license back. Go over there and work in that daggone daycare with Nell. You better learn how to change some diapers or something, Miss Candy. All I know is between Nell and his son's business, he may be all right, helping them, doing little odd stuff. But Miss Candy, that ain't the question. The question should have been, what is Martell Holt gonna do now? Because remember, Martell's supposed to be in some type of business with Chris. Remember? Miss Candy says, Miss Deborah says, Candy, Chris got money. Okay. Okay. Well, I sure hope he got that loan money, honey. Yes, he might be all right though. He done screwed up, so I think 2 years maybe he might be able to get his license back. So he just got to learn how to do some odds and ends with Nell and his son, to keep the money flowing. It's not like Martell. He just don't have nothing to fall back on. So this means if that show end, Martell, what you gonna do? You really ain't got nothing. Cause yes, he was supposed to be. Chris was supposed to be helping Martell. Martell got rid of the best friend, and I'm getting ready to get up off of here, y'all. But I gotta say this real quick. I forgot his name. Martell got rid of the best friend he ever had. Fred. His name was Fred. Fred was a good man to Martell. He was a good man, Savannah. He was there for that clown when he didn't have nobody else. And he messed that up with Fred. I said, well, I will be done. If he messed it up with Fred, child, anything and anybody goes, honey. Martell Holt ain't letting nobody off the hook. Y'all know Fred was good to him. Fred stood by that fool and let him ride off of his license for a little taste when nobody else was there for him. And he messed it up with Fred. Martell, what you do with Fred? That's like in that damn garage on that house looking like it's an apartment or a storage unit. He might have D Nasty working out selling the products out of that damn storage unit. Child, I cannot with him. Miss Deborah says he may not have none once he pays to get out of this trouble. Ooh, child. Miss Candace says that show in M will have to get triple security. Child, not the triple security, Miss Candace. Miss Candace, I'm still in my feelings. I don't know why you had to say security, because that just triggered me just then, just that fast, Miss Candace. Because the other night that wildebeest was out there talking about she had sent the 2 men down at the damn store for her. Talking about she had to call security. Girl, she done incriminated herself. The other night, ain't that something, y'all? Child, I keep on running my mouth. Child, ain't that something? Just the other night, she was up there talking about, and she was mad and in her feelings, and she was cussing out this CC child and all that kind of stuff. And she said, keep effing with me. And why you think Mel had them 2 men approach Mel at the store, and she had to call her security, child? That's what she said. That night, that wasn't even 2 nights ago. And now you up here begging her to come back on the damn show. That lady is crazy. There's something wrong with her. Miss Patricia says, Nell better be careful with them snots. They would have people calling the state on her. Maybe that's why Nell wants to quit the show, so they don't have to discuss Chris issues. Is that a real thing, Miss Patricia? You keep saying that. I thought you was kind of like joking for a minute. Miss Sonia says that good real estate money is no more for a year at least. Ooh. Miss Candy says she was not telling the truth, G. Who you talking about, Miss Candy? The wildebeest? I know she ain't. She ain't never telling the truth. Miss Candy, I know she wasn't, but at the same time, she incriminated herself. That could have been a very serious matter. And you getting up there on the YouTube street trying to claim that you know people and you sent the people down there. So girl, go sit down somewhere. Yeah, yeah, but you need to go sit down somewhere. I would have took that very seriously. But child, check this part right here out, y'all, before I get up off of here. Child, why come y'all listening to me? Why come they said she took that video down? Y'all heard what I said? The video where she was incriminating herself. She was making a lot of threats. She was incriminating herself. They said that video is down, y'all. I said, did she get scared? Must have got scared. But child, I ain't got no more for y'all. I'm about to go to bed like Miss Maria. Child, we done been up here running off at the mouth, child. I told y'all I'm gonna pop up here on some of these nights at 11 o'clock and all that kind of stuff just to see what the people be doing, child. Child, I enjoy all 83 of y'all up in here tonight. Y'all please make sure y'all hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Share the video. Share, 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 share. My mom, Miss Maria, says good night, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Miss Patricia says if I were male, she would have to tell the judge she was lying. Say it again. Miss Sonia says I'm a replay. You go on over there with that replay, girl. Miss Carla gonna be that replay too. Miss Maria said because someone told her to take it down before Popo show up. Miss Maria, she got scared. That video is not up there no more, honey. Y'all better trust and believe that. Cause see, she get to running that mouth over there and she be drinking and stuff and all that kind of stuff, y'all. All that kind of stuff be coming out your mouth. Baby, you just incriminated yourself. Now I tell the people, I know she was lying about that. But she heard through the grapevine that that's what had happened. Cause they're always over there listening in the bushes on male stuff. And she said that right there, honey. She said, oh, hell no, child. I just turned 60 some other years old, child. I ain't about to be trying to go to jail in my 60s. She said, baby, come over here, baby, and show me how to take this here video down, baby. We got to take this here mess down, child. The popo going to be knocking at my door, child. I can't be going to jail. Miss Maria says, too late, you know somebody done screen recorded it and did. And did. Now, she ain't that's probably why she was on live. She can't sleep, child. She worried to death about who done screenshot at what and when it's gonna come back and bite her in the ass, child. Miss Patricia says, I hope someone screen records it, child. The people done got it. The people done got it, child. You need not how they said, how the older people said, need not worry about that one. But y'all ain't got no more for y'all. I am about to go to sleep, child. Show with. Y'all have a good night, child. I have enjoyed you people so much. I love y'all so much. Always coming through with your love and support. Miss Spectations, girl, we have enjoyed you as well. I hope you come back, child, and stop being in the bushes, girl. You have more fun when you get down there in that live chat with the girls, child, because they be cutting up sometimes down there. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk tomorrow. Well, later on today, because it is today. Duh. But anywho and anyhow, good night, people.